Now, let's look at some real examples of conjugation and declination, beginning with the already familiar noun declension adan, which means man. So, in the singular adan, in the plural, via the e-affection edain, and the Numenoreans call themselves Dunedain, but Tolkien uses edain for the man of the first age. The A to E internal mutation is classic e-affection evidence. Another noun, Odod, meaning mountain. That is, again, the singular, and is actually attested as well. The plural would be Eruds. Again, that is attested. Now, the Lord of the Rings uses Eret in some places as a surface dialectal variant. We will talk about this in a moment. And next, we are looking at verb paradigms. Ped, which means to say or to speak. Now, the infinitive is pedi, and the present simple is either ped or pedin. The first person form appears as pedin, I speak, in reconstructions and usage in Neo-Sindarin materials. And the past is pent. Now, Sindarin verbs divide in reconstructions into classes, often labeled E stem and R stem. Present forms with E or R. These influence how present, past, and participles form. Now, the corpus is a bit patchy, and many classroom paradigms rely on the corpus plus careful reconstruction. So, we cannot really be 100% sure unless they are actually attested by Tolkien himself. Next, possessive or pronominal combinations. For example, gur, which means heart. Guren means my heart. And here we actually have the phrase in the Tolkien manuscript, Guren bed enni, which means my heart tells me. And lastly, verbal nouns and derivation. Verbal noun, which is formed with et, if it is a basic verb, or de at the end, for derived verbs, which are end in a. Now, for example, we have kar, which means do, and kart, which means doing. This enables gerunds and is attested in the Sindarin notes. And the last question for today's rather short lesson. Can we actually predict other forms with that knowledge? The short answer, yes. You can predict many forms reliably, such as plural patterns, Latinician environments, and many compounds and name formations. But there's always a but. Two important caveats. First, Tolkien's corpus is fragmentary and iterative. You see, he changed forms across drafts, and many so-called Sindarin rules were basically just scholarly reconstructions. And second, dialect and stylistic variation do exist within Tolkien's legendarium. Early Noldorin, Doriathrin, Sindarin, and Gondorian Sindarin. So, what's correct in one dialect may differ in another.